On election night, insiders say watch the Illinois 6th Congressional District. If incumbent Democrat Casten loses, it could be a sign of what's to come for the rest of the night.
Some political heavy hitters not usually seen in blue Chicago are heading here in the campaign's final days. CBS 2's Chris Ty is live in the loop with a closer look at the newly drawn Illinois 6th. Chris.
Joe, Erica, we are at one of those early voting spots where people are already weighing in on races around our area. But if the trend line being seen around the country showing up in these ballots being put into these machines, there is a trend line moving decidedly in a very Republican direction.
The tightening in 6th is reflective of a more national trend than anything probably that's within the district itself.
Pat Brady's the former chair of the Illinois Republican Party and says the district itself has changed meaningfully. Until this election, it looked like this, including a huge chunk of the more progressive north and northwest suburbs. Now it's a district made up largely of the west and southwest suburbs with more conservative leanings. Gone from the 6th, Palatine, Arlington Heights, and St. Charles. New to the 6th, Orland Park, Oak Lawn, and Palos Heights.
The district now obviously comes all the way down here. And again,
the challenger is the mayor of Orland Park, Keith Peacock.
I've been proud to represent the 6th district.
Casten is the incumbent, but he's a new name to 75% of voters in the newly drawn 6th, most in those southern suburbs.
Down south, I think it's always been Republican. They're going to vote basically, right, what everybody is voting on now. Inflation, right, the price of gas, milk, etc. And, reproductive rights is now second.
Northwestern University political science professor Jaime Dominguez says there's no public polling in this race to see where things stand.
And it's a case study, basically, in these newly created districts where they're competitive, where you have a sizable Democrat registered voters.
There's also a sizable gap in money raised. As of October 19th, Casten's raised $5 million to Peacock's $1.2 million. In a rare move, President Biden and Republican House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy will be spending some of the final hours before Election Day in the Democrat-heavy Chicago area. Proof of how critical the newly drawn 6th is to both sides.
If Illinois 6 goes Republican, Republicans nationally will pick up 50 seats, which would be a whitewash for the Democrats.
Both of our experts say President Biden coming to a very blue-rich Chicagoland area in the final days before election is rare. But consider this, his presence on the campaign playing field is actually in some circles considered a liability, not an asset in these final days. They say the real political firepower would be getting someone like Barack Obama to come here and stump for somebody like Casten, but instead Obama is spending his time in the more politically sensitive states of Arizona and Wisconsin. Live in the loop, Chris Ty, CBS 2 News.
Should be an interesting night Tuesday, Chris. Thank you very much.